Hi, good people. I hope you are all safe wherever you are. Today, I would like to preach the word of God with you. I would like to also thank the pastor who gave me this opportunity to share this word of God. Father, we thank you this evening. We thank you, Lord, for being with us through the difficult times of coronavirus. May you continue to guide and help us through this difficult time. Father, you said you're always with us. Even through hard, you are always there for us. You say whenever we walk in the darkest valley, you are always with us because we are God. In the name of the Father, Amen. Today I would like to preach from Nehemiah. It is very important for us to talk about time today. It is very important to discuss about time because time can help us to do whatever projects you need to accomplish in life. So we must take time as an important factor today because for instance, if you want to start a project, you need to look at time, when you're gonna finish, when you're gonna start. That you must all take into consideration. So today we are going to open on Nehemiah 2 verse 6 to 8. I will narrate for you. Then the king with the queen sitting beside him asked me, how long will your journey take, and when will you get back? It pleased the king to send me. I said the time. I also said to him, if it pleases the king, may I have the letter to the governors of Trans-Euphrates, so that they will provide me safe conduct until I arrive in Judah. And may I have a letter to Asip, the keeper of the royal park, so he will give me the timber to make beams for the gates of the citadel, by the temple, and for the city wall, and for the residence I will occupy. And because the gracious hand of God was upon me, the king granted my request. It is important for me today to talk about time because if you look at the word, King Nehemiah, Nehemiah asked the king to grant him time to go and build the wall in the church of the Lord. And the king granted Nehemiah time. But because it was not enough, because Nehemiah wanted to accomplish something, he asked the king about the letter to Asippa and the letter to the governor, so that when he started his project, everything will flow. He needed the authority from Asippa, who was the keeper of the royal park. So in life, we need authority. When you need to do something, there are people with authority so that they can give us whatever we need to do. So if you want to start anything, any project, there are some limitations, and there are some hindrances that we might face. We must face in life. So we need to look at all those aspects in life when you want to start a project. Like Nehemiah said, can you give me the letter to the governor and the letter to Asippa? It was very important so that his mission will go smoothly. So you can dream each and every day, but when you dream without setting time for the goals you want to achieve, that means you would even die without achieving anything in your life. So it's very important to talk about life. Nehemiah said, even when the hand of God was upon upon me, he knew everything. God granted him everything, but he wanted to look at the time factor so that he can accomplish whatever he was only, or he can accomplish his mission. So it is important. There are some principalities that we need to follow in life that can help us to do whatever we need to do. If you look at Nehemiah 6, it reads, then the king and the queen sitting beside, how long will your journey take? How long? That means he was talking about time. So any project we want to do in life, any project we want to do, we need to speak to God about time. We need to bow down to the Lord so that He can grant us time, so that we can achieve, we can finish. In fact, we can finish our whatever we want to do in time, so that the project won't go for take too long. Yeah. So it is very important for me to talk about time today. And if you look back at Genesis 1 verse 1, it reads, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth. And now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of the Lord was hovering over the water. And he went on to say, and the God said, let be the light. And there was light. And if you look on the day 6, God created mankind in His own image. That means He was doing things in a sequence. He didn't do everything in one time. It was possible for Him to just create everything at once, but He used His time to create one thing at a time. And if you look at John 12 verse 23, it reads, the time is come for the Son of Man to be glorified. So he was talking about time. So it is very important for us to discuss about time, to talk about time in whatever business you want to do. In whatever we want to do, we need to bow down and talk to the Lord so that He can grant us time, so that we can finish our projects in time. Like Nehemiah said, I want the letter for safe passage. He knew there would be something that can cause difficulty during his when he was making his project. He knew he would face some difficulties, but he said, I want a letter to the governors and a letter to Asiba, the keeper of the royal park, so he would give him the timber and everything. So whatever we want to do in life, we need to make sure everything is in line. We got all the things that we need to do when we want to start a project. We must put everything that we can start so that we can finish in time. So yeah, tonight, it is very important for me to talk about time. With those, I say thank you. Amen.